Harris and I are here with Jared from Storms Construction, and we're gonna see a septic chamber job.
Let's check it out. Hey, Jared.
Hey.
Harris.
Nice to meet you, Harris.
Nice to meet you.
Griffin,
Nice to meet you, Griffin.
what are we gonna see out here today?
Well, we're adding a leg to a drain field using your chambers, so should be a fun day.
Yeah, it's our first job site scene though, so we're excited to.
Yeah, super excited.
So you were showing us a little bit earlier how the system operates. Tell us a little bit more about that.
So from the house, it comes into the septic tank, which is basically an anaerobic digester, and it separates the solid waste from the liquid waste. And then once it gets out of that, it goes down into the drain field chambers, which is more aerated. It's a more oxygenated environment, and that creates an aerobic environment to do the second treatment, and that gets rid of the rest of the contaminants.
So, Jared, why is it important to manage the water and the sewage here on the home site compared to like an ag field or a commercial site?
Basically, the contaminants are different. You get extra nitrogen and stuff as part of the contaminant. They don't want that in the water. It makes like blue-green algae and stuff like that.
So, what's the lifespan of a system like this?
They typically say 15 to 20 years, but I've seen them last way longer. Since they switched to chambers, I haven't seen one fail.
How long have you been installing?
I think the first drain field I helped put in was in 1996, and then 2001 was when I started installing chambers.
On-site septic chambers are kind of a new product for Prinsco. Why are you here in North Dakota installing them, and why is that important to North Dakota?
Basically, when you get out in a rural area, it doesn't make sense to put in sewer systems everywhere, where there's a one treatment center for every house, because the houses are so far apart. So each house has to have their own treatment system. It just ends up being cheaper.
We have talked a lot this summer about, rising rainfalls and larger storms here of the future. Why is it important to manage the water on the home front here and not contaminate drinking supply of water around the area?
Our water is the resource that we need the most. And every time you contaminate it, it costs more to treat it, to drink or anything.
Thank you. Appreciate your time.
Yeah.
You learned a lot, for sure.